What hood is this? Crimefaces presents the Abyss podcast, hosted by Lukey Cage with Karl and PrimoJAB. Know what I mean? What hood is this?
Bang, bang, bang.
All right.
Everyone, welcome to the Abyss podcast with my mans over there, Karl. He has the dope hoodie on, big ghost. You know what I'm saying?
That's
boom, boom,
right.
boom, boom, boom. Then we got below me, got my man PrimoJAB in the building. Welcome back, bro.
Actually, I got him on your side.
Man,
You're in the
it's
middle.
cold in America.
Oh, yeah, it's cool. Also, we have two special guests on the horn with us today. I'm very excited. My main man right here. We got Craiglocs in the building. What's up, Craig? How you feeling, bro?
Peace. What's good, Lukey? How you doing, man?
Shit. I'm all right, man. Just over here doing my thing, no homo. And we got the dude that does the artwork, you know what I'm saying, for the
Yes.
show. Finally got him on the joint. We got Dave Proch, man.
What's going on?
Definitely.
Nothing, man. Over here doing my thing. No homo, man. Watching my daughter over here roll around, play with a giraffe, yo. Word. Yeah, what's up, yo? Boom, boom, boom. If everybody knows, if you listen to the podcast, you know we've been working on this top 75 MC list. Because I want to mirror the Abyss after the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Drugs, basketball, and rap. It's all combined together. Know what I mean? So boom. You know, the NBA dropped the top 75 basketball players of all time. People was mad at it. There was no Tracy McGrady. There was no who else was up there?
Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson.
Yeah, Klay Thompson.
Yeah. These people was left off. So I figured let's make a top 75 rappers in the Abyss list. I sent out the votes to people.
Yeah, there weren't enough people
voted.
that were mad at that. Let's make more people mad.
Let's make more people mad, yo. But also this list is to bring dialogue or more, putting in the names of the big players on here like West, Conway, and Benny. We know it's going to be on there.
It's a given.
With the littler guys, yeah. Well, littler guys, the guys not as big as them, we'll have them, people look at them more. And let's have more to listen to than Griselda. So, Craig and Dave, they voted. They did. I'm going to let anybody else know who voted, unless you want to know that they voted. You know what I'm saying? Craig and Dave voted, yo. I really wanted their opinions on who voted, and we had the list. Boom, boom, boom.
I voted.
Karl voted. You know what I'm saying? PrimoJAB was on the first 40. He didn't get to do the last ones. You know
I didn't even vote though. Don't come at me out there. All that salt in your name. I didn't even vote.
The deal is, here's how this worked. And I'm gonna give the floor to the guest and to y'all too. Check it out. Here's how it worked. I asked about 16 people to give me their top 40 rappers in the Abyss. Every name showed up over and over again. I put on the top 40. The names that didn't get mentioned over and over again, they went on the list of to get voted for the top 35 rappers. You know what I'm saying? So I gave that list to about 35 people. You know what I'm saying? Most people voted. You know what I'm saying? Boom. It was a combination of DJs, fans, one or two producers, you know what I'm saying, and a couple of your favorite vinyl labels. People that make your vinyls, gave it to them as well. They came back and I had all these people on here, on this list right here. I have all the results right here, calculated carefully, yo. And it actually is a pretty good list. You're gonna have some people on there. Craig, you mentioned one person who didn't make the list. RJ Payne did not make the list, bro.
It's pain.
RJ didn't make the list.
He didn't even get voted for. He didn't even make the And the 16 people that voted, the 16 people who voted, none of them mentioned RJ Payne to go on that list. Nobody mentioned RJ Payne.
I just figured he would have been in the top 40.
Exactly. But I didn't think about him.
Nah.
Is
he too much in his own world?
Yeah.
Like now that I'm thinking about it, is he too much in his own world where people kind of forget about him or something?
You can't say that. He just did a track with Royce, Corey Guns. Who else is on that?
True. Yeah, that's crazy.
How many times did he say it's pain in his verse?
A lot. But here's the deal.
That's why I think
Pop-
people have kind of become numb to his name. So that's why it's probably why he don't even think about him anymore.
Yeah, he's got to be in there. He's got to be in there. That's crazy.
I mean, but knowing them 16 people, and them 16 people that voted in the beginning, RJ Payne is not in that list. No one mentioned RJ Payne. No one did.
Well, think about it, man.
Flawed. The list
is it flawed though? Like what's the criteria? How did it get to this point? You know, what do you think? What do you think was the main criteria? Was it most recentness of appearance? Was it amount of stuff you've released in general? I mean, what do you think got people to these conclusions?
If Cocaine could talk, that whole entire series, if you want to talk about bodies of work, he should automatically be inducted just off that alone. If I'm not mistaken, it's a series of 5. 5 different tapes.
Cool. But here's why the list might be flawed. It could be the people I asked to vote.
I don't know.
I'm in Philly, so off the bat, I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm with Origin.
It was, but the people I asked to vote the first time go around was mad people. It was women. It was Latino community. It was niggas. It was niggas, bitches, women. It was a lot of people. So I figured I covered the bases to get everybody to have a wide variety. I didn't even think to put them in there myself. Really, honestly. You know what I'm saying? What vinyl have you bought from RJ Payne?
None as of yet, but I'm still on the, you know what I'm saying? I do have that list down. I'm trying to get a whole bunch of stuff, you know what I'm saying?
But is he on Fucked Rap? Is he on Dope? Is any of those records came out on them labels?
His is on Goodfellas.
What?
Did his record ship? What was his delays like? You know what I mean? I think that's the criteria for some of these rappers is like, how long did you wait for their record to come?
I just want to be clear. Are we saying the longer it takes, the better, or the shorter it takes, the better? I don't
know. It depends.
What makes you more legit?
It depends.
If it gets there, it's not a vanilla envelope. You know what I'm saying? Then it might be fine. Yeah.
If it gets there, but I at least delay it 3 times.
Yeah. The shipping was $85, and it came from 2 blocks away. I don't know. The criteria for it was my thing was people was putting their favorites in there. Real shit. They wasn't thinking about really the dynamic on the game. So in my mind, RJ Payne ain't one of my favorites. So I didn't jot him down on there. You know what I'm saying? But this ain't my list. Other people did not jot this man down. The only person to put this man down was Craiglocs, and he wasn't even part of the 35 to vote for. He put and RJ Payne at the bottom. I said, holy shit. Why do we forget this man? JC right there looking at me like, Lucy Cage looking at me like, yo, how you forget RJ Payne? That's it.
I think that's what makes the list dope though, is because it's gonna be, I mean, you can't knock people for putting their favorites. I mean, that's what this whole thing is about. If you become somebody's favorite, absolutely your list is gonna be different than somebody who's not into Ralphie Reese and Benny Vendetta or some, you got to start digging. There's a lot of names that's probably going to not be accounted for that people are going to be like, oh no, how come? But that's even better because that just shows you the amount of bodies that's really out here in this thing of ours right now.
True indeed.
You know what I mean? You can keep on being like, oh man, yeah, that's right. They weren't there. And that's dope. I think that's wrong right now. That's a great thing.
Primo,
there's mad people out there.
I would also like to say it wouldn't be for your favorites who will put the other people guest stars on tracks, who would then have them now, all right, let me put them on my list of the top 40 or top 75 because if it wasn't for him being on that track, I wouldn't have known nothing about that. There's a lot of folks that's on the list now. If they wasn't doing features, you wouldn't have known about them.
But I think that's a big part of the criteria, and what makes you part of this abyss is kind of working in those circles and mixing with the different crews.
If it wasn't for Griselda,
he doesn't do that as much, it seems,
True indeed. If Griselda wasn't on here, Griselda was responsible for like 50% of the list. You know that, right? West is responsible. Even check it out. Even PrimoJAB, you go down the freaking rabbit hole with Griselda, you will find PrimoJAB and Conway. Know what I'm saying? And then boom,
that's my guy.
There you go. So it's like boom. You'll find. Even
I'm in the Venn diagram a couple times. You know what I mean? If you search few enough, you know what I mean? I got some, but hey, it's whatever, you know.
Okay. Yeah. So let's go to this right here. I'm gonna log off here right now. I'm gonna go name off a few of these fellas right here. I know. I kind of want to do this anyway because I wanted Karl to put my face on there like he did last time.
Yeah, Karl, come with the ill. I need one of those Carl Carlson face marks for me if whenever I disappear, man. Or
I've already done it. I've already done it for you a couple times.
Nice.
Even the last episode when you weren't there, I threw your picture up in the middle in between us for just a couple seconds.
Man, shout out to Karl and technology out here.
I know, man. You be doing this thing, yo. Boom, let's go to this list right now. Here's the part of the top 40 right here. I'm gonna name off 10. I'm gonna name off. These aren't in order. Yeah. I'm gonna go actually to I'm gonna go to the list on my phone because it's better because they have numbers on it. Okay, we got Rock Marcy, West Side Gun, Conway the Machine, Benny the Butcher. Number 5, Knowledge the Pirate. Does anybody dispute that?
Yes.
Do you dispute that, baby?
What, top 5?
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's not top 5. It's not
but
top 5.
But that's the first 5 names you were throwing out. I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
if we're saying that's in order, then no,
that's not an order. It's not an order. It's not an order. There's no order. There's no order. There's no order.
Okay, there's no. Okay, yes. Okay, then yes. All of those names
are in the top 40. Yes,
sure.
People. There's not gonna be an order who's the best rapper in here. What we're gonna do is when this list comes out, I'm gonna put
be 75.
75. I'm gonna put somebody that's less known on the corner, number 1, then West Side Gun right next to it.
I got you. Just to get that name reference.
That's wrong. So there's no.
Okay, that's what's up. Then yes, totally agreed. Great opening salvo. Absolutely.
Yep.
I definitely got a bunch of Knowledge the Pirate that comes up on my random that I'd be like, oh man, what is this? Oh, that was off of Flintlock. Oh damn, that's kind of raw.
Yo,
you know what I mean?
Flintlock was one of my favorite albums of anybody in the underground, yo. Real spit.
It had some joints on it. You know?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I can't wait till you start mentioning these names because, you know, again, like I said, it's such a glorious time in this renaissance, this underground world that we living in, this abyss renaissance. I mean, I got a song by everybody, I'm sure. You know, I may not like everybody's full album, but I definitely probably got at least 1 or 2 songs where I'm like, oh, yep, absolutely.
Primo was right. There's no reason anybody should be like, I hate hip hop or rap right now. This no.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I did like 15 years.
Especially with the amount that keeps coming out
because of what was going on in the mid 2000s. I was like a big jazz guy because mid 2000s you had Sean Price, MF Doom, Madlib, Jay Dilla. You had like a couple of we can make 75. We can make a list of 75 people, and we cut off like 150. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That is a beautiful time right there for that. You know?
Yeah.
True indeed. Let's go to the next 5. Next 5 we have Makami, Vic Spencer, The God Fahim, Flea Lord, and number 10, Danielson.
I can't argue with any of those being in the top 40.
Me neither.
I love Fahim. I can't front. Fahim is getting better, but I think Fahim is getting better, yo. What, Craig?
Nothing, man. I ain't say nothing.
Yo, say it. I said it. I gave you alley-oop, my dude.
To be honest with the guy Fahim, I kind of fell off from listening to him because he put out way too much material in far too much time. It came to the point where it's like, oh shit, I don't even remember which verse. I remember which song or the title of the song for which verse.
Exactly. That's what I said.
It's not about his lyrics. He be saying some shit. I love what he be saying. However, if somebody was to ask me, name one of his songs, it's like, all right, I can, but it's like, remember which beat that was, which verse that was.
It'd be interesting to see what he performs at shows. You know what I'm saying? Or just do that DJ Muggs album. Like, that's it. But you're definitely right. You're definitely right with the Fahim, the whole Fahim situation. Danielson has been murdering shit for a minute.
Yes. I think he's an example of kind of the opposite of Fahim. Like when Danielson dropped, you know what I mean? It's a prolific project, you know, it's something that's gonna touch. and you're gonna have that impression, and then he gonna let it breathe for a little bit. Like I think, if anything, that's probably his strength right now is that when he come out, he'll give you something to sit on for a little bit. Then he dip back off. Yeah, exactly. And then all of a sudden he popped back out. You're like, oh yeah, that's right. Here we go again. So
6 to 8 months. Yeah.
Yep.
He seemed to take off most of 2021. So like I'm really waiting on him now because it gives you a chance to really everything he did before really go through and appreciate it, you know? It's good to take a little time off. If they're hitting you over the head over and over and over again, you take it for granted. You know?
Yeah, he wasn't relaxing though, because he was doing so many other things for Brown Bag Money. I mean, directing videos, filming. Filming. Yeah, they were doing a lot of things. So, working out vinyl
fishing
deals
up in the wilderness.
Yeah, so it's really cool that he can accomplish that much and still be regarded, with even being off most of 2021 easily, in this top 40.
Yeah.
Also,
no question.
Also, Flea Lord, Vic Spencer. Vic Spencer is kind of on the same Daniel Son tip, but he's been out, but he's really highly revered with Griselda and other people along the way. We all know about Flea Lord, the year he's having. He's a millionaire now. He got the vinyl press. You know what I'm saying? The Delgado album was hot. It was released on the same day as Hitler's 8, correct?
Yep.
Hitler
Delgado.
And it still got crazy amount of plays.
Yep.
And people were saying it was better than side A for Hitler's 8. Sincerely Hitler. So Flea been doing it. Shout out to the girl dads out there. We finally got herself a boy. I'm done. I ain't having no more kids. Ain't that right, JC? Yeah.
So serious.
I'm dead ass serious, yo. Boom.
He finally is coming into himself as far as crafting his skill and whatnot. And it's good that he's right in there cultivating these relationships with these producers and whatnot, so he can be able to come out with these different things and these projects and whatnot, because that's all you need to do now. You got certain artists, they don't even have a particular sound. They'll sit there and just keep going with every producer or what have you, just to sit there and say they put something out, but they'll never sit there and actually work with them or talk with them to sit there and get a full body of work to keep going.
Mm-hmm.
True indeed. Yeah, I took that background off. Yeah, that shit's fire. Anyway, I'm doing dumb shit. Carl, forgive me.
Yeah,
don't hate me.
This is going to be an editing nightmare.
I'm just coming off and coming on, Paul.
I'm going to put that technical difficulties over your screen for most of this.
Yeah. I said I'm coming on, coming off. Like, I'm on my cycle. Anyway, boom.
Yikes.
Okay, boom. Now. I wrote on the list these guys together because, like, it's like the holy trinity over there of these dudes, yo. Riggs, Mooch, Mav. You got your old Droog and Bodie James. Riggs, Mooch, Mav, your old Droog, Bodie James.
Undeniable.
Yeah,
no.
Can't deny any of them.
No issue.
I am really surprised. Myself, even though I like Mav, but same thing with Eddie Kane. Before, like, I was at Supply and Demand shouting Eddie Kane out. I never met this man before. I never spoke to him. I didn't follow him I still don't follow him on Instagram. I was out there saying, The Walkers, Eddie Kane. Man, The Walkers album, Eddie Kane, Todd Ferris, Rome Street. I was shouting them out. Then all of a sudden, he gets the album with Big Ghost, blows up. Mav. Loved Mav before. I didn't want to interview him for the Fuck You Mean podcast because I felt like I wanted to get bigger to interview him so we could blow up bigger. You know what I'm saying? But boom, I liked his music. And now he's blowing up and getting the respect he needs or deserves. You know what I'm saying? He deserves that shit. I still listen to drill beats almost every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, like really, word, he's coming into his own and like he separates kind of himself, even though they're still in the same team from Riggs and Mooch. Riggs and Mooch is the tag team duo of the world right now.
The Claw.
The Claw.
He's like the Jizz over there. To me, he's the Jizz of their crew.
He's the average.
Yeah, but also like Brown Bag Money, the latest project that he did with Spanish Ran, Breakfast at Sue's. It's not just an incredibly dope album, but the artwork, the release of it, everything that led up to it, really well done. I mean, they're taking their marketing to another level.
True indeed. And he's the Abbott. You said it best, yo. By the way, Karl, that hoodie fly, man.
I know.
Besides
I'm
that.
so happy.
Yeah, that's what we was talking about.
You know who Riggs and Mooch remind me of?
I say big L, little brother, because of his voice.
Nah. Just the way they compliment each other. L Scratch.
Oh wow.
Al Scratch.
Oh
shit! I haven't heard that. I haven't heard that name forever, man.
Man, shout out Al Scratch. You know Al Scratch out here going crazy right now too.
You know what I mean? Like Riggs be smooth with it. He'll give you, you know what I'm saying, let you know the perspective of it. And, you know, he'll be introspective with his lyrics. But that nigga Mooch, when he come on the track, he be a little not too hype, but yo.
Like a nice, smooth almost too. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I like that.
Yeah, I fucks with it, yo. They good people to they good peoples too, man. And they very knowledgeable. And so they market the culture is great and immense. Then we have Boldy, who's been tearing up shit for the last 2 years.
Yeah, without
You know what I'm
saying.
saying?
Mad I ain't go to that Bentiaga tour, man. I wanted to be there so bad.
You didn't go? You wasn't? Yo, man, why I ain't hitting you up for these shows, man? We went to Benny.
You did. I couldn't go, man.
I did. I had a free ticket. I did hit you up.
Yeah, I just couldn't go.
I forget that. Yeah. I asked you like 5 times. Yo, you want to go? Did I get a ticket?
I was mad. Fuck. I was like, I can't make it.
Yo, shout out to New Face. I gave New Face my free ticket to with the joint. What I give New Face ticket to?
That was at the Stove Guy show.
Oh,
no, that's Conway's show.
Oh, it was the Conway show. Yeah, that's right. That night.
The Stove Guys.
Stove Guy was out there though.
Stove Guys killed it.
They brought that stove on stage.
To see that.
That was hot.
Yeah, it was, yo.
It came to Philly. I missed that one, man.
Word?
I would have loved to see that show.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah,
it was good.
dope.
Conway's part is good too, man. I mean, shout out to Con. But anyway, shout out to Boldy. When Boldy came down to the A, man, you know, it was a good show. He didn't do my joint though. Boldy, if you watching this, man, please start doing EPMD out here in public, man. People need to hear that. You know, touch these people's souls. Please.
Yeah, EPMD. That's
yo, and don't bring out Prodigy's daughter no more. Because that just slowed the whole show down, yo. It slowed though. Or have it go like, I don't know, it slowed the show down, yo. Yeah. It did.
Yeah.
It did, yo.
You know.
It did, yo. And then Drew.
R.I.P. Prodigy.
R.I.P. Prodigy. Drew, did y'all listen to that joint with all those Russian samples he had with LP on
True
there?
Toy?
Black Thought?
Dump Yard?
Dump Yard. Yeah.
That album is amazing.
It is?
That shit
okay.
That
I gotta check it.
Yeah,
Drew drops so much shit you kind of forget about him. He's got the same price. I think he dropped 3, maybe 2 albums this year, and he's dropping another one. So you kind of like, personally, I kind of.
Is dying.
It's just, I think he dropped like 2 albums with God Fahim, and he's got another one coming this year or something like that. He just drops a lot of music, but he
definitely
that Crew Toy in particular came out. That was like around last Christmas. That's an amazing album.
I'm still on this. It wasn't even close though. So that was
what?
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
The Drury album was dope.
Droog is respectable, man. You know he gonna come through. He definitely gonna come through and wreck shit, man. And he's only getting better. It seems like, man. That's the part I like about him. I feel like he's you said he's the healthy alternative. Yeah, he is the voice that, you know, man, when he first came out, everybody thought he was Nas, right? But now I know I know who he is.
Yeah, definitely.
But I know he's his own personality, and I respect what he's doing. Like he's definitely really delving into his own chamber now. Like he's making his own stamp.
And he can rhyme about anything.
Oh yeah, he's
a straight up MC. He can rhyme about anything. He can have a whole album. There's not one cliche on the album. If you're talking about stories, whatever.
I love it.
Karl, will you do me a favor, man? Will you please keep my baby's cries in there? Because she's agreeing. She's agreeing with them.
Oh, I'm with it.
Yeah, she's definitely
Lucy,
agreeing.
exactly.
I told you, I'm going to have a little graphic for her.
Well, I'll take it out. She got the George Jefferson going on a little bit. Yo, boom. Yeah. Boom. Let's go to the next joints right here. We're going to speed it up a little bit after this because we have a lot of names to get into. Matter of fact, Lukey, I'm going to say these names. You want to say something about these guys? Go ahead and get to them because we got to get to the bottom half, which is more interesting. You know what I'm saying? Much more interesting. Stove Gods, Gangsta Gibbs, 38 Special, Ito, UFO Feeve, Smoke Dizza, A-Son Eastwood. What up, A-Son? That's my dude right there. Crime Apple. What up, Crime Apple?
Crime Apple.
Uncle John. Rome Streets, who probably is the MVP of the league this year.
Yeah.
El Camino.
Yes.
A name that kept on showing up on every list in the top 40. Willie the Kid.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Raz Fresco. Ty Ferris, who probably ball is good as anybody. Yep. Al Davino. SD Nack. What up to my man Jay Royale? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, this guy, the next person is probably responsible. If we didn't have this guy right here, we wouldn't have no Makami and West Side Gun. Huss Kingpin. And if we didn't have this next guy, we wouldn't have Huss and a lot of other guys. Planet Asia.
Yeah.
Full of Nims.
PA.
Eddie Kane.
Yeah.
Now, a name right here that I didn't think belonged, but belonged. Because I've been listening to him since like, Little Brother days. Sky Zoo. You know what I'm saying? Then we have Recognize Ali, he's been wrecking shit. He did a great job on that Carpe Knockdown album. You know what I'm saying? Then we have
XP
Ransom.
just did something.
No, they didn't. Who?
No, keep going.
Got Ransom. Then we have the only girl to make the top 40, who is Shay North.
Okay, I mean,
only girl to make the top.
I don't feel any sort of harsh adversity to the names that you named. I mean, they all seem pretty legit.
What about y'all?
We're not doing them in order, so I don't really have nothing to say about it too much.
I think it's interesting. Sky Zoo and Planet Asia have been doing it for so long.
True indeed.
But they definitely, absolutely are part of the abyss right now. Whereas when we get into some of the later names, they've been doing it for so long. But I'd almost look at the later names as like forefathers of the abyss. But Planet Asia, Planet Asia might as well be a 21-year-old artist right now.
Yeah, he's spitting.
Yep.
True indeed.
Yeah. We're getting to that later though.
Yeah. Me and Proch talked about how like it was a really good idea. If I would have said start after Rock Marciano started, like the last 5 years, we took artists just from the last 5 years, and then other names that got voted in wouldn't have. Jay, what up, pass yet, yo? Please, yeah, go on. Then these other names wouldn't be mentioned on the bottom half. You know what I'm saying? Or the ones that got voted in. But that would be a great idea. Yeah, the last 5 years.
Lukey, I got a question for you.
What up, bro?
When's the last time 38 Special actually put out a project where he was rapping?
Him and Flea Lord, right? Stabbed and shot. Stabbed and shot. No, it was after that. But then him and Flea.
A bullet for every bullet for a heathen. I was on that shit. That was last year, wasn't it? Too.
Right. And since then he's been on a producer run. You needed to name.
Interesting.
But,
all right.
But check it out. At Conway, he came out. Then he came out at the other show, at Benny as well. And he rapped.
But I mean, you could say the same about Danielson, and there was no question that Danielson's on this list.
True indeed.
He hasn't rapped in a year.
Those guys have had rap.
He's still been relevant. He's still been rapping. We can hear him this year and last year on Lord.
Yeah, he did some features. Yeah.
True indeed.
What has he been doing?
That's true. That's true.
Hey, bro, I just took the names, bro.
That's what this is about, man.
But as you see in the top 30, on the 35 to vote in, which I'm going to go to right now, is there any other discrepancies that y'all see in there other than 38 special?
Shit, there was another name. Oh yeah, you need to take out Rome Streets as the MVP, and you need to have damn, what was the other name you had in there?
No, the MVP yet. Ain't no MVP.
If you can't think of it, he ain't the MVP.
No, I can.
Yeah. I'm teasing.
Yes, I can. Willie the Kid. There you go. Willie the Kid.
The MVP this year?
He's been on a run.
I don't know, man. He's
been on a run.
Yeah, Willie doing his thing, man. But I mean, is he putting out Death and the Magician? Did he put out joint with Uncle John? Did he put out the joint
with the Psalms
with Future Wave. That's three solid
with the
projects.
Ransom. And the joint you put with Ransom.
I didn't even start that one because I'm still. I haven't even dug all the way into that one. Happy birthday, Wrong Streets! It's your birthday today.
Hitler side A was Wrong Streets coming out party, son. He took a chopper and killed everybody.
He was going crazy on there. That was just kind of the icing on the cake. I think he went stupidest this year on the Future Wave album.
Hey, I would give Wrong Rookie of the Year, but I would give.
He ain't no rookie.
He ain't a rookie though.
Hey yo, boom. Hey yo,
I feel like it's just his time.
Rookie can get MVP. Rookie can get MVP.
Like Luke said, it's his coming out party.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I feel like he's been spitting. I feel like he's been on the radar and recognized for at least a 2 years. You know what I mean?
Years.
Yeah.
Does anybody got a pen? A pen and a pad? No,
here you go.
I'm gonna give me a Karl, guys. So Karl, check it out. Those are 40. We have to go to. I made a mistake, and a name that popped up on there that should have been on the top 40 was Smooth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do is put Smooth at 41. I apologize to Smooth. He was on the joint to be actually voted in. You know what I'm saying? And actually I sent y'all in the top 35 to get voted
Rush.
in. Yo.
That whole clique. Come on, man.
Hey, yo, Rush didn't receive that many votes. Rush was on the list though.
That's cool though. I mean, but it's just the fact that's what this list is about, because as many names as we start mentioning, that's gonna spark your mind. You're like, oh yeah, but what about so and such? Yeah, I mean, it's a glorious time right now, man.
Sorry, Jay.
That's really what this is about.
Exactly.
Just, bringing up all these names and talking about who's the illest. It really does bring.
I'm glad we can do
folks. Yeah,
I'm glad we can have these debates.
We couldn't do this 10 years ago. We could not have this conversation.
We couldn't do this. We couldn't do this before.
Not at all, yo. And
2005 was Sean Price, Ghostface, MF Doom,
Bronson, maybe.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it was just count them on one hand.
Yeah, we had random little dots here and there. Now we have a whole abyss, a whole universe to sit and bask in the glory of all these shines and galaxies and shit.
And also, I want to say, I don't know some of these dudes on the list, B.
That's cool.
I can't. So I gotta go back and search and actually do research on some of these dudes. But that's actually a good thing.
That's exactly what it's for.
Lukey, hold on. Lukey.
What?
Remember when I tried getting you to listen to Jamil Naeem X?
Yeah.
But now he got a feature with Flea Lord. Watch when I tell y'all, the man he nice. I keep trying to tell y'all he's nice. Don't nobody want to sit there and listen to him.
Hey, yo, man, I don't believe in features no more.
He's from New Orleans.
Okay. All right.
Marlins?
When I tell you he's different, the man is different. You're going to be like,
hear that.
Yeah, yo, the way he put shit together, I'm telling you, you got to listen to one of his projects. And he just put out a project.
That's the honorable mention. You put the honorable mention on there.
Right.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I'm checking for him there.
Well, Mefix.
I got it.
Flea Lord's producer, Mefix.
Mefux. Yeah, Mefux Lord.
He did a entire project with him.
Oh wow, okay. All right, let's see what's cracking with him. Let's see.
Peace to the sun, moon, and stars, man, woman, the child, all that, yo. Go over there to the Patreon page, subscribe to the Patreon page, the Crimefaces Abyss podcast, know what I mean? You get exclusive content, extra videos, content for me and Karl, and some other things. You subscribe to our different levels, you get free stuff, know what I mean? Every month you get free stuff, like a mug, a sticker, a hoodie, some ill shit, know what I mean? Shout out to Crime App for this right here. But yeah, go over there and subscribe to the Patreon. Y'all get some exclusive content, like a video I did about Tochi, know what I mean? I called him Tucci, but his name is Tochi. But boom, I thank y'all for all watching this podcast, watching it, tuning in everywhere. Go subscribe to the Patreon, know what I mean? Boom, 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 boom. Get more exclusive content from me, Karl, and PrimoJAB, know what I mean? Boom, peace and love. Back to the podcast.
Okay, we're going to bring up the bigger names right now to see if we're going to keep them in these, in the freaking abyss. Now, it's a lot of responsibility on you guys right there, yo. Boom, 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 boom. I trust Karl with the utmost because he's my phone to friend. You know what I'm saying? PrimoJAB's my man. Craiglocs my man. Proch. he has a lot of knowledge in hip hop too. Soul Aquarian, De La Soul regime. These names, who is staying on the list and who's not? Are they above the abyss or are they in the abyss? They all got voted in. You know what I'm saying? Action Bronson, Mayhem Loren, Black Thought, Evidence, Elzai, and Currency. Now let's start with this. Mayhem Loren, he stay in.
Yes.
Yes.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Mayhem Loren stay.
Absolutely.
Action, is he in the abyss?
He was a little before the abyss.
Yeah, he's kind of aged out of it. He ain't collaborate. Well, no, he collaborated with Rock Marcy and
West Side Gun and all.
That's it.
He was when Fly Guy dropped. He was like the biggest guest on Fly Guy.
Exactly.
He was already a superstar. He already had a TV show and all that. Like he was filthy rich before the abyss. So he's a forefather of the abyss. And you might even be able to put Mayhem in there because before, like, Fly God is like the centerpiece in a way of the
but
abyss,
Mayhem is still doing the same things as the underground niggas. He's still doing shit with mugs.
It's like subtle. It's subtle nuances why I might feel somebody can't be and somebody can be. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's just like Action was I just look at it like Fly God is a centerpiece album. Action, I remember when it came out, I was like, oh, he got Action on here. He's like, that's the biggest name. Make Action.
That was a big gap.
That's a fact.
Yeah. And Mayhem is rich and famous, by being, with Action and all. I'm not discounting their skills or anything.
No.
I love them both as rappers. But they just they were already big before the abyss. I'd almost put them as forefathers of the abyss. But then Planet Asia, I put him directly in the abyss. He been rapping since the 90s. So it's like I got no formula why I feel this way. It's just
you know what I mean? Feeling.
Yeah, I respect it.
I feel you.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Well, so boom. Let's take a vote for Mayhem Loren. Craig, who you got him in or you got him out, man? What you got?
I got him in.
So Dave, who you
just off the strength of the producers he still work with, and it's not so mainstream. You can't really sit there and make him sit there and feel like he's there, top label, and he can sit there and go to any of the big names, you know what I'm saying, personally, and go to him and get him. You know what I'm saying? He could possibly through know an Alchemist, but for the simple fact where he's at lyrically, no, I don't think he can sit there and be there. So yeah, he's still in the abyss.
So do we? Okay, boom. That's two. There's two. We got one. Yes, Karl. Yes, in or out?
Yeah.
In. So
in.
Dave.
Mayhem is really 50-50 for me. I'm gonna put him in the abyss because he is collaborating with people in the abyss. He's active in it. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna put him in there. I'm gonna put Mayhem in there. Yeah.
Mayhem. What about you, Action? I mean, PrimoJAB.
Yo, I definitely, you got to put Mayhem in there, man. He's
Mayhem stays in.
He's still down with the team, man.
Yep.
Absolutely.
What about Action?
He's older, man. He's like graduated from the abyss, man. I feel like he's not, I'm not, and this ain't taken away from, if you like him or not. I mean, I like that only for Dolphins, it's a couple of joints on there, but that ain't the abyss. He ain't in the abyss no more, man. You know what I mean? He not down here getting his hands dirty and scuffling and doing collaborations with
that's a fact.
Ito and you know what I mean? He ain't out here. He ain't making joints with Pounds. He ain't, you know what I mean? He ain't out here making just popping up on random joints just to spit. You know what I mean? It's like we've alluded to, he's gonna appear on those marquee albums. Is like, oh yeah, and Action Bronson. Like, oh man, we got that crossover hit. We got Action on here. So that's
crossover hit.
If Blue Chips dropped
and if
3
that's
years
the way
later than it did, he'd probably be in the abyss without a doubt.
Exactly.
He just dropped a little bit before. I'm not disrespecting.
I'm not dissing him at all.
No. He just blew up a little bit before.
He's a little too big.
It blew up in such a way. He's a superstar. So
he's suffering from success. You can't hang with us. You're too cool, kid.
That's pretty much what it is. Yeah,
all right, that did it.
But he still won us though. But no, he ain't.
Definitely.
Primo won my vote for that side. I'm with you.
So Action. That's already 3 votes. Action's not in.
Sorry.
So that leaves room for someone else to come in. Boom. Here's the next one. Black Thought.
No
way.
Mama put Raekwon put Nas in.
Yeah, exactly. Come on, man.
At this point,
No.
Every dope rapper.
I just put him on there because they put him on the list.
Look, man, he's definitely come out and he's connected the dots. He's made some great appearances in the Abyss. You know what I mean? Not only that.
Oh, he's a legend.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll never disrespect the man's pen. He is always going to be a prototype MC of MCs, but he ain't in the Abyss. He's just a dude that has an admiration for the Abyss, and he might appear in there to big up some people or something, but he ain't in there.
What it is? You know what it is? He took too long to come out with them damn 2 solo albums. Too long.
You got a point there. Though. You got a point.
You said them damn solo albums.
Yeah. But they were dope though. Both of those. What? Train of Thought. One and two.
Hey, yo, boom. Let's just go to the next joint then. Evidence from Dilated Peoples. If you're not familiar,
maybe production wise, but I wouldn't put him in the Abyss.
I wouldn't put him in there rhyming.
Maybe production wise though. But,
yeah, production wise.
No. If you're making songs for the Abyss, I'm gonna tell you this right here. Out of all the people in this list, when the second time voting, I gotta change the diaper. Hey, yo, boom, the second time voting, he got the most votes.
Interesting.
People got the most votes voting are Black Thought. No, Black Thought got second most. Evidence, Dark Low, Mayhem Loren. I'm sorry, baby. Dark Low, Evidence, Mayhem Loren. They got the most votes. As far as the second time coming around.
Weird. Dark Low, I think it's no question. Obviously, I mean, Dark Low is Dark
no
Low.
Question at all.
There's no question. Him and V Don get together, and tear it down. They just put out Timeless. That shit was crazy. You know, I mean, what's the joint he just put out? I don't know the name of it.
The one with Harry Fraud and the one with Havoc. He dropped 2.
Yeah,
and that Harry Fraud one, that song Anti-Head Withdrawals, that's my song of the year. That's my song of the year.
I just got to keep saying Lamb. Just listen to Dark Low Lamb. If you ain't heard Lamb, listen to that.
Dark Low is true.
Oh shit, my mic.
He's a problem.
Yeah. Dark Low is killing it, man. That I'm giving away some names in there. But we're taking out Black Thought, correct?
Yeah, all due respect, Black Thought, but
and put him on Mount Rushmore. We're taking him out to put him on Mount Rushmore. No disrespect.
He been in Mount Rushmore though.
Yeah,
you can't be in the Abyss and be top 5. No,
that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Ghostface isn't in the Abyss, but every rapper in the Abyss is influenced by Ghostface.
Yeah, but the deal is why I think why they put Black Thought in there, fellas, is because he makes songs with the Abyss. He's on Benny's. He's on your old Droog album. Black Thought
that's cool,
but
he's still like kind of the older guy in the neighborhood that you went and got. You know, that was like, I honor you young dudes,
Lukey,
which y'all are on, but he ain't.
You say that, you might as well put Jadakiss in.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
he
ain't making songs with them. He ain't making songs with them.
No, exactly. That's our point.
Who Jadakiss making songs?
That's it. West Side Gun.
That's it. Who else making songs within the Abyss?
Nobody. That's what I'm saying. You got to be making some songs with people.
Black Thought has made songs with Benny. Low key, I didn't want Black Thought on the list anyway. I didn't think he belonged.
Yeah,
I think Benny just went and got him out of the respect to have Black Thought on the album. You know what I mean? If anything,
I think Black Thought came to him.
Maybe,
I think Black Thought came to him. It makes more sense that Black came to him. And so we erased how many names? Action, Black Thought. What is the evidence though? Evidence. Are we keeping evidence in there?
Now we're talking lyrically. No, he gotta get out. He's only good.
No. If he makes good songs, he can stay in there because some of the guys that have made the list right now are not lyrically great. By no means. By no means are they lyrically great. I'm better than them. I'm saying I could say that with a shadow of a doubt that I'll murder these dudes. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on the list because I didn't want to get voted on the list. But evidence, if he talking about making songs, then he stays on the list. You know what I'm saying? You can't say take the production and the rapping away. You can't say that. Why would you do that if he makes good songs? And people voted him for more. So if we're talking,
what's the hottest Evidence song out right now?
I forget the one with Makami. Huh?
Does he have a project out this year?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's what we kind of alluded to. Like,
some milk.
He's not.
I don't know. I got to do my research.
Drop every year. He does not drop every year.
No, he dropped every.
He drops like every 4 years.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like
But I say that respectfully. Yeah, I'm not saying it disrespectful. I'm an Evidence fan, but he he's been doing it for so long, and he does more production in the Abyss. I feel
like he's an advisor.
Dilated people's evidence. Then let's take the vote. Karl, in or out?
I was saying in. He was on my list originally, so.
Okay. PrimoJAB, in or out?
I'm gonna say out, man.
I don't mind being a standout.
I mean, I actually, again, if we were talking about people who are behind the scenes or people who are still in it, but maybe didn't spit this year, yeah, sure, but no, he's not in. He's not in this top 40.
They approach.
I'm gonna say
no,
out,
top 75. Out.
Respectfully out. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying like I'm an Evidence fan, but I'm gonna say out.
Then he's out. You don't even got to get to Craig because it's like penalty kicks. You don't got to take the last penalty kick or penalty shot. You know what I'm saying? Because it's already out. It's already 3 votes. Well, two. Then you got one up there. Oh wait. No, Craig, what you got? I'm saying he out. You out? It's done.
He out, man. No.
Son bodied himself. Son is done. Yeah, you need some milk or something. I'm on the shake. Hello?
Hold up. Every 6 months, you got to be every year.
Yeah, something.
Say it again.
If you're not every 6 months, you got to be every year.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second, fellas. Yeah. I got to look at something real quick. Continue the discussion.
That's a good. That's a good criteria. Remember, that's like what I was saying in the beginning. How are we doing this? I think it's about people who have made an impression on you in the recent memory. You know what I mean? If you haven't left an impression in this era when there's so much stuff, I think it's even more telling. You know what I mean? Because it's like there's a lot of stuff that comes out. So whatever's really sticking to the wall and making an impression deserves to be mentioned.
I know why she's
trying to take away from everybody else, but
Jesus.
And a lot of
go ahead.
The older artists, like Evidence, he still drops albums, maybe like how a 90s artist would, maybe every 3 years or whatever.
Right.
In the Abyss, you got 3 albums a year. Flea Lord dropped 12 last year.
He did 12. You know what I mean? Come on.
It's different. Like it's you just keep coming with it. Most artists have at least 1 a year, 2 a year. You know what I mean? So
true indeed. A whole bunch of mixtapes as well.
Yep.
We have 2 more names that we might scratch off right here. Elzai and Currency.
Oh no, both stay on. Well, hold up. Elzai is on the fence, just off the strength of his consistency. Now, I understand it's dealing with his mental health issues. So that's why I say on the fence. You know what I'm saying? Because who's to say he's taking time to, you know what I'm saying, deal with things on the personal end or what have you, whatever. But his last project, 7 times down, 8 times, I forgot how to go. What's the name of the album? That joint?
Yeah.
He did his joint. He did his thing. It was.
I think he's the best rhymer. I think he's the best. Him and Black Thought are the best rapper rhymers of all time to me.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I think they got to sit down to a science. Yeah, that dude
stole the show on Welcome to Detroit, but that's one of my favorite albums. That was like 20 years ago. You know what I mean?
And honestly, I'm the only one who would go on record to say he has. I'm gonna say fuck it.
Ow. Say it.
And out-rapped Conway 2 different times.
I mean, that's Elzai though. I think Elzai is the best. I think
but when Conway be hollering all, you know what I'm saying, no rapper, you know, so this, that, and third, whatever, Elzai did it twice effortlessly. That brother is Eli to you, Tom Brady. You know what I mean?
Like, edit that out, because I want to be in the next Big Ghost album. I want to be like...
no, it's staying in. Craiglocs is getting credit.
Man, I can point a verse out where Conway got bodied.
That was on Wonder compilation Jamla album. And the second one was on Conway's own album. What was the name of the track? I think it was 212. I think that was the name. Yeah.
He was spitting furiously on there.
Chanel kisses while the shellfish is being cooked on. Fam. Elzai be saying that shit, fam. That's all I'm saying.
Patterns. It's called Patterns. But check it out. Y'all want to hear? Y'all go watch Elzai when he's talking about patterns. This is when Slum Village was just 2 people. Him and T3 at the Botana at the group, at the Trinity album. Well, he's talking about patterns, not the song, but he's talking about patterns. Yeah. Bedtime's coming soon, yo. Check it out. So Elzai, what's the vote? Dave Proch.
I say out.
Karl, who you got? Who you got? Primo.
I'm gonna say out, man.
Ooh, Craiglocs.
I'm gonna say in. Just
right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm a tiebreaker.
You are the tiebreaker.
Here we go.
And
this is what we
your
need.
Favorite. How are you gonna vote?
But that's what this is about.
I'm saying since he's the best ever to me, he's out.
He's too nice. Like, you can't listen to him.
It ain't. But this ain't about niceness, man. We ain't talking about that.
Yo, he's been out. Freaking welcome to Detroit and whatever. He's been out. If I'm going with Dave Proch's theory, and being said he's been signed to Capitol and he's been all over the world with Slum Village.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Did his own shit, witnessed my growth and all that shit. And he had the best mixtape with that Elmatic joint. Then I'm going with Dave Proch's theory and saying he's above the abyss and he's out.
No,
so that's one more person.
Nah. All right. Go ahead.
He slums with us. Get it? He slums with us.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Y'all gonna hate how
I'm gonna do this. Hey, how I'm gonna do this. Watch. Go ahead.
Right.
Here it goes. Here it goes. It's starting.
Lukey, what was that next name?
Currency.
Okay, he was signed to No Limit. He was signed to Young Money.
Yeah.
I think he's out. He's over the abyss.
Yeah, he's out.
No, he is not. No, he is not.
I love Currency. He's out. That's my vote. That's my vote. I love him. Currency is a CEO. He been doing his thing, man. Like, he appears and then he disappears, man. He dabbles in the abyss, you know what I mean? But Currency kind of got his own thing going, man. You know what I mean? He's his own thing.
Almost every name on the list now.
Yo, who joint album with Alchemist?
Oh, Alchemist, yeah, of course.
Alchemist and Freddie Gibbs, they got that album, right?
Alchemist, Freddie Gibbs.
Alchemist and Gibbs.
Freddie Gibbs is on this list. And look, I went to their Spotify. They both have 3 million listeners a month. You know what I'm saying? They both. See that. So I'm saying if he's in, Currency can be in because they got the same amount of stuff.
You know what? I'll let him sit in there still, but I still feel like he's just a little too
Karl.
He's a little too grown, man. I feel like, he's put in enough work that he's no longer in the abyss. Like, his shorties may be like the skydiver or them types. They should be in it, but not Currency, man. He's like, I don't know. Like I said, he's an advisor again. He's somebody making a way for people to be in there. He's a good stamp, but he ain't.
Because he took the abyss approach, like you just said.
Exactly.
Just like you said, not even 15 minutes ago. Flea Lord, he dropped a project every month. For a whole year. Currency bended.
Yeah.
No homo. You always stepping on my gun, man.
Yeah. No, I agree with you, Craig. I mean, but you said it. He's abyss-ish. You know what I mean? Like, his business practices, his approach to the game, how he handles things.
It's the same as anybody else right now.
It's me and you.
He has merch. He the
merch father. Jet Life, he the merch father.
Right.
You know what I mean? He kind of started that. Kind of having that own lane. I mean, think about when all those first 3 pilot talks, Weekend at Bernie's. Oh my God, come on! That's what Currency had his own era, like Dave was saying, and like you were saying, I believe. When we were looking for people to hold us down during the dark ages of 2008, 9, 10, 11, 12. When there was nothing out.
I didn't like all that
Currency
squad.
Was there.
I didn't like that stuff. I didn't like that squad stuff.
No, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about after that. I'm talking about when he was on Dame Dash's label and when he was doing his own thing. Yeah. That Currency is savage, man. Currency been out. That's what I'm saying. He's already he's like the same as an Action Bronson to me. You know what I mean? You got a Currency feature? Damn, you stepping it up.
Real shit.
Stepping it up. However, he still works with all of the new artists that come out.
Yeah, as a marquee, the marquee new artist though.
Well, not marquee. Yeah,
the marquee artist.
Sorry, I know you're tired. I'm sorry. Want me to let you down? Hey, so we're gonna take a vote. Karl, Currency in or out?
I don't think he's slumming it in the abyss. I think he enjoys being in the abyss he's in.
So he out. Dave Proch.
I say in.
You say in? You surprised
yeah, and I
me.
said in. I said in, by the way.
You're in. I thought you were out. He's
no,
in.
I'm in.
So, PrimoJAB. I'm sorry, Lucy. PrimoJAB, what you got?
Yo, man, he's bigger than the abyss, man. He's bigger than the abyss. He's out, man. He's bigger than the abyss.
So, Craig.
That man does not sit there and speak on record sales. That man has took his time to be able to build his clothing label. That man has been able to not only put on other folks, but now those other folks are now sitting there doing their own thing successfully. That man is in.
Yeah, by nature, he's part of the abyss.
It don't mean that that don't mean that he's in, but he's in. Currency is in.
No, because reason being, no. Okay, so no.
Man, I can't wait to hear this Currency and
Craiglocs.
Alchemist then. Oh, he just froze there
for a sec.
Yeah, Currency and Alchemist. Don't think I'm hating on y'all. Hey, don't think I'm hating. I'm just
barely
saying.
See him on there and read on. He wasn't in all of them like that the last time.
Okay. So Currency is in. I think it's crazy that. Hold on. I think it's crazy that Action Bronson's not in, but Currency's in, and Currency has more commercial plays and listeners than all these dudes.
That's why I voted how I voted.
Yeah, I think it's crazy. I was out. I think he's above the joint too. If Elzai is not in, but Currency did it. Again. We here. So boom. So we scratched out.
Yeah.
Out of the 40. Wait. Out of 26 names that we had.
So let me ask really quick. So the people that Action Bronson is messing with in the abyss is who? It's Westside. Who else?
You got Mayhem Luren. You got
Rock Marciano.
Rock Marciano.
Westside.
Yeah.
Right. The highest level of that, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so who's
names.
Currency working with?
Hold on. Rock Marcy.
The same.
Rock Marcy.
Is it? Or does he also fuck with the new people as well?
Westside Gun. That's who you'll see a Currency feature on. Maybe Larry June. Maybe.
Yo, Larry June, Currency. Yeah.
You might see that happen. Jay Worthy. Maybe. I think they got to join together. But that's what I'm saying. I mean, he's sparsely. He's probably in there. He definitely lends his support to the abyss. I'm not taking away from that. Like I said, I'm looking forward. Let me end it on that. I'm looking forward to the Currency and Alchemist joint. Because that'll be his reintroduction back to the abyss, to the slime of it. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. So boom, out of those names, out of these 26 names that made this list right here, this bottom 35, we scratched out 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need 4 more names from the bottom. These are the names who got voted in. So it's not a discrepancy. Who got voted in? I'm sorry, baby. Kiss. Take it out. Lord Juco. Mondo Slade made it. Still in. Rim the Villain. Black Nazi made the joint. Oh, Family Game Black. My bad. I still got it written down right here. It's Black Nazi. How you say? Ja Obagante? How you say Ja?
Lord Jamonte Ogban.
Yeah, he made it. Shout out to Popovich because he cut his hair. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, say word.
Shout out to my man Jamal Gasol. Another dude who Another dude that I like up there in supply and demand. Leave the microphone on. I'm finna give you a pat. Yo, more. Starker's on the joint. Oh, here's a guy that we got to discuss right here too. I'm gonna name the other guys. Dark Low's on here. Sauce Heist. What up? Jay Worthy on the joint. Pounds. Is it Rashid Chappelle?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
Pro Dillinger. What up to our dude Pro? He's been on the show. All X made it. Hidden Kevita made it. Cousin Fio. That's how you say it?
Feo.
Cousin Feo. Rob Gates. Fly Anakin. And Kai. But here's a name right here we got to see if we're going to scratch out or not. I'm sorry, baby. We're going to get in the bath in a second. Earl Sweatshirt. Does he belong or not belong?
No, he don't belong.
No way.
Oh, no
way.
Nah.
Karl.
That man could walk out on any festival, any tour, whatever like that, and everybody will stop and listen to what he got to say. No, you know Abyss.
Yep. There it is.
No. I'm talking like you two, man. Y'all ain't too cahoots. Y'all talk on the phone, man. They Proch and Craiglocs talk on the phone before they had this shit, man.
Yeah,
I ain't fucking with y'all, motherfuckers. Yeah.
It's fair.
But it definitely is fair. It's definitely fair.
Hold up. So, Lukey, you mean to tell me if, okay, just for shits, if Taylor Swift was on stage at Coachella right now, performing, whatever, all right, y'all have a good night. And next thing you know, you have Earl Sweatshirt come on stage. You want me to tell me everybody ain't gonna lose their shit?
Man, hell no! You gotta get a better example than Taylor Swift.
No. Actually, I think that makes
that's very accurate.
I think that makes a really good
Taylor
point.
Swift fans and Earl Sweatshirt fans.
I
they would know who he is.
I think he's on that kind of a pop level.
Absolutely
at this point.
right. Absolutely, he's a myth.
Wow.
He's a myth in those circles.
But
you know what I mean?
He has some of the weirdest shits ever, yo.
Doesn't matter.
But yo, check it out. This is why. No. I didn't vote for Earl. I didn't think he belonged in the Abyss at all. But I could see he makes songs with Makami. Got songs with Bodie James.
He's
brought Bodie out on tour.
I agree with you. He has the best relationship with Alchemist. Everything. But again, who did he come from? What group did he come from? How? Who is his left-hand man?
Correct. He's an industry plant as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, you stupid, man.
He's an industry plant.
Yo, but on the real though, that Earl first album was great. We're not gonna talk about that right now because we're gonna talk about it later. Earl Sweatshirt album called Earl.
Oh, Earl. Okay, I thought you were talking about Doris. All right.
Okay, here's where it gets tricky because those 26 people made it on the list. But we're gonna have a final list. But after those 26 people, we had ties. And here's the ties right here. But here's how I ranked and broke the ties. So these guys might show up on there, they might not. You know what I'm saying? Pink Sifu. The reason why he in the tie of all these people, I'm gonna name the people first. Pink Sifu, Graf, Armani Caesar, Zelda Wonder, XP the Marksman, Cypher Soze, and the last person was Himlo. Here's how I broke the ties. Is streaming. I went to Spotify. The number one artist on there is Pete Sifu. He has 194,000 streams a month. You know what I'm saying? The lowest on there was Cypher Soze. Himlo was after him. So that's the reason why I what you looking at, baby?
I'm glad Himlo got up in there. Himlo definitely come through like a savage.
Himlo needs to be in there. The Booze Brothers, Grillchi Party, Himlo
talk that Philly talk, exactly.
Himlo's in. I'm not just picking Philly, but it's the truth though. He needs to be in there. Man,
he a spitter. Absolutely.
I gotta get you in the bath, yo. I gotta get the baby in the bath.
That whole Grillchi team be going crazy, man. Shout out my guy Mark Speck.
Shout out my guy Buddy.
Shout out Ryan Puma. Shout out Ryan Puma.
Absolutely.
Covers are amazing.
Absolutely, Ryan Puma.
Amazing.
Yeah, the School of Sharks, Mark Speck. Absolutely. Those some good brothers, man.
No. Here,
I got another discrepancy, y'all. I'm sorry.
What? Go ahead. What's going on?
I would like for her to stop focusing on selling her clothes and get back.
Who?
You gonna stop hating on Armani and her money moves?
And
Armani Caesar has not put out an album.
On Cash App.
Listen. We'll get the fourth season of Atlanta before we get another Armani Caesar album.
No, man, the Liz 2 on the way. It's on the way.
Like Detox.
All right.
Like Detox.
Yo, man, the Liz was tough, man. The Liz was tough.
But, again, what year did that come out?
Last year, 2020.
Yeah, but come on,
2019.
Oh, did it? I don't know. 2020 was a long year. It all blends together.
It was.
Did you buy it?
I did. I definitely did.
I know Primo. I got in PrimoJAB's car. He was playing my Monty Keys. I was like, what?
I definitely did. I definitely was. Yeah. That shit's tough.
That was a tough ass album. I love that album and shit, man. That's why she need to come out with something new.
Okay, here's the bottom. The last people, and I had to rank them on their streaming services, yo. So these guys might make it or might not. The final list will be out on Tuesday. There's 3 guys that tied after those 8 with Graf and Pink Seafood in them. The last 3.
Oh, hold on, wait a minute.
What?
Who is Vel the Wonder? Who is, like, you know what I mean? Like, I got questions about. You say what?
Yo, you need to
Vel the Wonder. All right,
and she's so pretty.
She is.
She
pretty.
Is
it she?
Yes.
Okay. I need to check her out. Shout out my man Cypher Soze though. I got to shout out Cypher Soze. He was down there.
First,
New Orleans.
First, she's out in LA. She's from LA. Like she's from LA.
Okay, I'm gonna check her out.
But she is good. She has really good.
I see the faces y'all instantly lit up. Like, oh no, she going in. Okay, so yeah, let me check her out. I'm just not familiar. Again, I'm not. Hey, that's what this list is for. That's what this list is for. I need to hear.
She was the second to last person to go for supply and demand. I'm telling you that. And that was the show I hosted, and she had mad fans there. Mad girls stayed there just for her. Then I said,
what's up.
"Who y'all here to see? Who y'all here to see?" I was like, "Oh shit! Where's Fast Life at? Papa Nick." I saw Bub Styles. And he said, "What up, Fast Life? That Fast Life?" It was Bub Styles. It was like, "Who y'all here to see?" Val. I said, "Who?" Val. I said, "Oh, Val the Wonder."
Wow.
Yeah. What she coming to Atlanta? I'm going to her show. Whenever she coming to Atlanta.
What else? So big shout out to Vel, yo. Vel has great straight stage presence as well. She killed that late night with Peter Rosenberg.
Okay,
Word.
She's on there. All right, I'm gonna check for her.
She's on that. Yeah, but here's the bottom 3. After that, we have ties, and the votes came in ties again. There's also ties, so these might be on the list on Tuesday, might not. Bub Styles, you know what I'm saying? His streaming numbers are high, so he was the top of that joint. Then we have my man Fast Life, who I thought Styles had a freaking supply and demand. That's fucked up. So what up to my 2 dudes right there, New York all day, Queen shit, what's happening? The last guy is none other than my man PrimoJAB. I ain't making that shit up, my dude.
Oh shit, I snuck in. I snuck in the ballots.
Yeah, snuck in the back. Oh, did you take? Do you have something in your mouth?
Well, I don't have really any disagreements with the last 3, Lukey. You know what I mean? I feel pretty good about those.
I don't know. I want to say something about the last name. The last name that's on there.
Maybe the last name.
My baby don't took the black thing off the mic,
I'm just saying, you know what I mean? If it's that question, you know what I mean? Like earlier we brought up the criteria of Spittery with Conway, you know, check out Trace Mertes. You know, some might say that I definitely got busy on that one.
Yes,
with a Conway verse there, you know.
The reason why you're not higher, PrimoJAB, because you ain't dropped nothing, bro.
Oh man, but I was collaborating this year. I did joints with my man K-Zine overseas.
And you did the Mind Frame with the joint.
Me and Mind Frame put out the Danger Room. That was 2020, right? No, I haven't done anything in 21, but it's coming soon. The reason why Lord Juco had as many votes as, let me go to this list. Lord Juco, to be voted in, he had as many votes as Famous Niggas. That's real.
And the reason
his
why
album with Finn just dropped.
It just came out.
So
and there again, that Brown Bag Money kind of, you know, gold era. They were really pushing it, marketing. It's nice. It's really nice.
That's dope.
True indeed. Daniel's son on the videos was excellent as well.
Yep.
So that's the reason why. So we'll see. Cause I had to scratch out some names. He scratched out who? Elzai, Evidence, Black Thought, Action Bronson. But I had to add Smooth back in. So there's 3 more names to go in there. So we'll see who makes this top 75 list. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for everybody who voted. You know what I'm saying? Because if I didn't have more than 20 people voting, I probably couldn't drop the list because it wouldn't be enough people to really get a good depiction of who is listening, who is. Thank you for the record labels. I mean, the vinyl labels who voted. Thank you for the motherfuckers. Yeah. Thank you for Dan the Beard, Matt Vinyl Hunter. You know what I'm saying? For like encouraging me to do this list. Thank you for motherfucking Dave and Craig for coming on here talking about this list. Because y'all really anybody, no doubt. But here's the deal. By you actually doing this list and saying who's on the list, it could fuck up your art. It could. They could be like, I don't want to
hope not.
He ain't put me on the top.
Let's hope not, man.
Niggas are sensitive.
You know, I hope people ain't be sensitive thugs who all need hugs out here, man.
They are.
No.
I hope not, man.
It'll go against what they were saying.
Exactly.
Yes, man.
Y'all don't want no yes man. Y'all want to hear from the fans.
Yeah, they do. They want yes.
I'm more of an artist than a businessman, so I just, I'm more of an artist than a businessman. So I just say, that's how I feel. I'll think about it later, But
and whatever, your style stand alone anyway, man. They suck as if they go against you. So that's, it is what it is. We said what we said.
We can't be no haters. We actually take the time to y'all projects.
Facts. I listen to your stuff.
Don't like y'all. Well, what album here? I ain't hear none of it.
I ain't hear nothing. I just don't like them because look at his face. Exactly. No, we went on nothing like that.
And there's a lot of names.
No hated shit.
Yeah, and there's a lot of names that just got a lot of shine. And there's going to be plenty of room for people to comment and bring up names that we snubbed.
Exactly.
And when you're doing it, throw links to their work so we can check it out and everybody else can check it out. That's what it's about.
But that's what it's all about. Making sure everybody is fully aware. Like, okay, there's somebody from the world out there, somebody from this place, or let's see what you're talking about.
Exactly.
Did I say Jay Nice on this bad boy?
No, we were talking about Jay Nice because you had said you said Smooth, then we said Jay Nice and Rush.
Jay Nice is on the list. Rush is not on the list.
Jay Nice see, that's what I'm saying. It goes back to what we talking about, man. Digging down into the abyss, man. It's a lot of names out here.
Jay Skeeve did not make the list from
Jay Skeeves.
Yeah, and Love the Genius didn't make it.
Love the Genius didn't make it.
L.E. Dollar Sign out of Houston.
L.E. Dollar Sign.
Oh, Dollar Sign. I don't know him. Les. I don't know him.
L.E. Dollar Sign. Type that in. Y'all need to listen. That man been on a run since 2016. He used to run with Slim.
Okay.
And he also used to run with Currency for a quick little second.
Okay.
He was
I never heard of him.
Matter of fact, listen to Drive-In Theater. He's on Drive-In Theater. That Currency tape. He's on that one.
But to be fair, Craig has a much more wider range of hip hop than a lot of us do. You know what I'm saying? Me, I like a certain thing that I'm off to other genres. You know what I'm saying? That's what me and Karl have in common too. Karl knows a lot of music other than hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I listen to a select few stuff. Now I'm getting put on to people. Another person that didn't make it, I thought that was gonna make it was Ice Lord.
Oh,
he didn't make the shit. Yeah. Another guy who I really think people just not coming to. Chase Fetty ain't make the shit either, Joe. He ain't make it, yo.
He warming up though. You know what I mean?
But I thought he really. That's the Griselda member, right? That's not on the list.
Kind of. I mean, he's an affiliate. He's definitely on the way up. Absolutely. But he putting in his work. I guarantee after he drop his next project, he gonna be on the list. I think, and that's another thing. This list is really just what have you done for me lately, right? I mean,
in a lot of ways,
but it's just what have you done for me lately? It's a lot of stuff coming out right now. So it's not a slight against anybody. It's just, hey, you just haven't contributed enough for me to say something. I get it. I understand why I'm at the bottom of the list. I only did 3 things this year so far. I get it.
You drop 4 albums next year, all of a sudden you're like,
all of a sudden I'm back in the running, baby. I'm back.
Exactly. You can't like put out 3 or 4 features for the year and think you good.
Facts. You ain't working hard enough. Exactly. And that's the new competitive environment of the abyss. That's what makes it dope. You know what I mean? Like you could have been just shooting pretty decent 3-pointers, but you ain't shooting 3-pointers on the scale of Steph Curry. You know what I mean? That's the new NBA that we talking about, man. Your work level of production has had to step up. Everybody whose name is getting put on right now, or that we've said to this point, tangible
Working.
paper trail of evidence we can go through and scrutinize. People can have discussions about, what about this versus this, etc. And that, again, it's a listener's market right now, man. You can find whatever you want to find and be a fan of whoever the hell you want to be a fan of, and other people are still gonna be asleep. Like, what? Who is that? And you're gonna keep putting new people on to new people. It's a lovely time.
Also, I'm gonna put it out there. Hopefully they do watch this. You know what I'm saying? Because we're going to need it. I can imagine the bars. I want a compilation album between Ransom and Shay Noor.
Just imagine the combos.
Brand new samples. You go into a different pack. You go to a weird pack.
The possibilities are endless.
True indeed. But we need to wrap this up right here for the simple fact that I gotta get this baby back. Everybody, if you mad at my daughter, kiss my ass, yo. My daughter is dope,
man. She did great, dude. For her first podcast, she was amazing.
Talk your shit, Lucy.
Yeah.
Talk your shit.
It's her bedtime. Right. It's 10:36. She be in the bed at 8:45, yo, on a regular, so she'll be a fussy.
She's a big girl now.
She's cranky
she ain't
right now.
Yeah, she ain't no fussy little baby.
I get like that, and I'm 40 years old.
That's right.
My bedtime,
That's
I get like that.
Bro, I'm so sorry, Jay.
So I can't
I'm so sorry, Jay. Yeah. So let me get in the bed. But everybody, yo, thank you for voting. If you voted, go to the Abyss Instagram page, and we'll have that list up. The top 75 rappers in the Abyss right now, yo. Word. Once again, thank you for voting. Thank you to Dave. Thank you to Craig. Thank you for PrimoJAB. Thank you for my daughter. Thank you to Karl. PrimoJAB, yo, boom. Anybody want to say something? One last thing before we get out of here?
Go to the Patreon.
You want to talk more music?
Yeah.
Follow me at Craiglocs on IG. That's all I do is really be able to talk a lot of good music, be able to put it on.
True indeed. Craiglocs is my man right there. He does got a lot of good taste in music, yo. So boom, he's gonna sign off here. Thank y'all for voting and tune in to NBA All-Star Weekend. We'll have an All-Star list for y'all. Good shit. I'm sorry. Lucy, you wanna say something? Say.
Oh shit.
That's wild, man.
She gotta take a bath. Thank y'all for listening. See y'all next week.
Peace.
Baby.
Peace.
Boom.
Hey, everybody. Please remember, go to our Patreon. There's going to be a ton of extra content. If you're just going in as a base level subscriber, we're going to give you all of the podcasts with the extra music added into it. You're going to get music videos whenever possible. We are also going to just add extra content in there for the base level. But we will have 2 other levels. The second level is going to give you a lot of extra content. And the third level gives you the merch. So you can get that one-of-a-kind t-shirt that's only going to be available on the Patreon. But you're also going to be able to get a certified investor's mug. Yes. If you want to check it out, you can go take a look at the Patreon. It's there, as well as a dope hoodie. So subscribe, follow us, support the podcast, share this information if you can. We really appreciate you fucking with us, and we'll keep bringing you more. Peace.
God